Carson-Newman takes the series against Lenoir-Rhyne with a 13-11 win in the second game of the doubleheader. Andrew Rogers here with Carson-Newman baseball coach Tom Griffin for the Eagle Sports Network. Coach, a 10-5 lead. They claw back, score 6 runs in 3 innings to take a 1-run lead entering the 7th inning there. But your guys rallied. You took advantage of some miscues there in the 7th inning to score 3 times without getting a base hit in that sequence as well. What did you like about the fight from your guys when the offense wasn't there in game 1 and really responded in game 2 to put up 13 runs?
I mean, game 1, obviously the freebies, and then had some opportunities. But okay, now you got the third game, deciding game. You get a lead by 5 runs, and guess what? We knew it wasn't going to be safe. You know, like we said, offensively they can put up runs quick, and they started to chip away. You know, solo home runs hurt, but, you know, 3-run homers, 2-run homers hurt even more. So solos can live with that. But yeah, just to be able to have a 10-5 lead and then get punched, and then, okay, now you got a deficit going into the 7th. That's not easy. And then you got to think about all the innings that have been played already. Mentally, you're drained. We've got Hughes and Harrington back in the game. And again, just a great effort as far as getting balls in play and base running. Trey Miller's read there at the plate was outstanding. It's something we work on literally every day. I thought Ryan Bolton had a great at-bat in a pinch hit duty with 2 strikes on him, getting the ball in play to get a run across. So there were a lot of guys who contributed, and there were a lot of people who didn't get in the game that contributed. Because, you know, part of this thing in chemistry is about being a great teammate, being supportive and encouraging. And we've had that all year, to be quite honest with you. It's been a really good group as far as that goes. And, I can't say enough. You can't say enough about coming back like that. And that was like a boxing match. It was round 1, we win. Round 2, they win, back and forth. And, we held on.
Your team is 13-3 in games decided by 2 runs or less. Obviously, get another 2-run victory here today. Both wins this weekend were by a run and a 2-run win today. Why is your team so good when it matters most in these tight games?
Well, yeah, you guys are great with the stats and what we've done in that. That's awesome. I didn't know that. I think we just worry about the process. And just like in our training, what we try to train is, resiliency, toughness, handling adversity. All the things that we want to teach them in life this is what we're trying to learn from the game. The game's going to teach us a lot about ourselves. So, I think that has a lot to do with your upperclassmen. It has a lot to do with your Spencer Williams, your Spencer Brights, your Trey Miller, McLean's, your Noah Pridmore's. Those guys have that mentality. And then I think it's like, hey, we're never out of this. And we want those close games because they've been in them before. So there's a little bit of veteran presence for that.
Got 5 hits from Dalton McLean, first player to do that in 2 years. Logan Floyd hit a grand slam. He had 5 runs batted in. What'd you see from those 2 to pace your offense?
We talked about Floyd. That kid's a dynamic hitter, man. He is outstanding, playing great defense. McLean's 5 hits were probably the quietest 5 hits you're ever going to see because I don't even remember any of them. So, but yeah, it was a good day for him. Put balls in play. Good things will happen. I mean, we talk about that with 2 strikes. Put balls in play. Get barrel to ball. You can only control the swing. Once it leaves the bat, you have no control. So I thought our guys did that really well, especially Floyd and McLean and a couple other guys we mentioned.
You mentioned Floyd's defense, but it seems like the defense as a whole this weekend was really good. You've wanted it to see improvement, and I think you saw some this weekend. What did you like from really several different guys when you knew this LR team was going to put it in play? You guys defended it well.
Yeah, and it starts in the middle. Your catcher, your short, second, and center field. And we know McLean's fantastic as far as tracking stuff down. He's a veteran out there. And, Gibson's at short now. We moved Trey over to second. Trey was tremendous today. I mean, he made a lot of great plays. Even Cole Nathan, who we put in there in game 1, made some really good plays. So those guys are starting to feel more comfortable, which obviously good defense, and we have good pitching. You're going to have a chance to win some ball games.